students of class 5, welcome to the another video that is of chapter 13, let us meet. Okay children, so before starting this chapter, let me tell you one information that I am going to give you the question answers of previous chapter. Okay, the question answers of previous chapter, that is a world from 1914 to 1945, as well as chapter 13, let us meet tomorrow. Clear? So please write it down in your social science copy. So let's start, children. Okay, so here human history is full of extraordinary women and men, those who have improved the society in a very different way. Okay, so let us learn or read or know about the great personalities. Number one is the Marie Curie. Okay, now who was the Marie Curie? She was a very famous scientist. So with her husband Pierre Curie, what she discovered? Two new elements. One is a polonium and one is a radium. Now polonium is named after her homeland Poland. Clear? And radium was used to develop what? X-rays. So Marie Curie, she was the first woman to be awarded a Nobel Prize. She was awarded 2 Nobel Prize, children. One in physics and other in chemistry. And she is the only woman to have received the prize twice. Clear? Now, let us move towards the next personality, that is a Sushruta. Sushruta was a surgeon. He is also used to known as the father of the plastic surgery. He was a very expert in removing what? Stones from the kidneys and the bladder, treating fractures and performing eye operation to remove cataract. Now, before operating, what happened? He gave wine to his patient. Why wine has been given? To numb their senses. Okay, numb their senses means if you see children, when anybody goes for operation, that person is given an anesthesia. Anesthesia means what? They have been given a sleep. They go to sleep. And due to sleep, what happened? They do not feel any pain. So at that time, there was no anesthesia. So he used to give a wine. Clear? So numb the senses so that they could not feel pain. So Sushruta, he wrote a Sushruta Samhita. So what it is? It is a book. It is an encyclopedia related with the surgery. Clear? Next one is the Martin Luther. Okay, I hope everybody's heard about Martin Luther. He was a junior, was an American priest and a leader. He was a black person. Clear? He fought for the equality and justice for whom? For the African American people who were treated very unfairly, children. So in 1963, he delivered one famous speech, that is, I have a dream. Okay, now it inspired many Americans to fight for a society where all people are equal. And in 1964, what happened? He was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize for his efforts to improve the lives of the African Americans. Next one, Savitribai Phule. Clear? So Savitribai Phule was she was a social reformist, children. She was a poet also. She fought against the ill of the society. She protected the people against the caste system, worked hard to promote the rights of the women and encourage women's education. Now, she and her husband Jyotiba Phule, they founded the first girls' school in Pune in the year 1848. And the University of Pune has been renamed the Savitribai Phule University. Next one, we are going to talk about the authors. Author means what, children? The one who writes. Now, Jane Austen. She was an English novelist. Her books are widely read even today. Her first novel was Sense and Sensibility, Pride and Prejudice, Mansfield Park, Persuasion, Northanger Abbey and Emma. And of these, all these novels, Pride and Prejudice is the most famous popular novel. Okay. Now, these Pride and Prejudice, it is a story related among the upper class people, those are living in England during her time. Next one, everybody know, very famous poet Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, he was a poet, he was a writer, musician and philosopher. He also wrote the national anthems of India and Bangladesh. Gora, Ghore Baire, Nonka Dubi and Shesher Kobita. These are some of the novels which was written by him. And in 1913, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature For what reason? For his book Gitanjali. Okay. Now he even he opened a school in Shantiniketan. Okay. And later on it is known as a Vishwa Bharati University. If anybody has visited Shantiniketan, you will feel that children, the whole area, you can find it very peaceful. For whom? For the students to learn, to achieve something, to achieve knowledge. Okay. If you go to Shantiniketan, you will feel that everywhere the atmosphere is for the knowledge. Clear? Next one is a statesman. Abraham Lincoln. He was the 16th president of the America. He was also a civil rights activist and a lawyer. He kept America united during the Civil War. He credited with ending what? Slavery in America. Okay. So next one, we are going to talk about whom? About Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. Children, I hope when we celebrate Teachers Day, okay, on whose memory we celebrated Teachers Day, you all children, clear? So Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan, he was a great philosopher and statesman. He served as the first vice president of India and then as the second president. He wrote many books, and one book was very famous, that is the Indian philosophy. Clear? He was awarded or honored with the Bharat Ratna, and you know Bharat Ratna is India's highest award. His birthday, 5th September, is celebrated as a Teachers' Day every year in India, because his very famous phrase is, the true teachers are those who help us think for ourselves. Now, let us move towards the sports person, Dhyan Chand. He was considered as the greatest field hockey player of all time. Okay, he represented India and scored over 400 international goals. He participated in 3 Olympics and helped India win gold medals in all the 3. In 1956, he was honored with Padma Bhushan, and his birthday, 29 August, is celebrated as a National Sports Day. And next one is a Sir Donald George Bradman. Okay, he was popularly known as a Don. Don in a sense that he was the greatest batsman ever. Okay, and in 2 decades he played international cricket. He set many records, and he even scored 6,996 runs with 29 centuries, which included 12 double and 2 triple centuries. He played most of his cricket against England, and he also became a captain of Australia in many series. Clear? So this much we have already finished this chapter, children. Let us meet. So what I'm trying to say is that I'm going to send you 2 of the question answers home assignment of the 2 chapters in video. You need to write it down in a social copy. One is the world from 1940 to 1945, that question answers, as well as the Let Us Meet. And please, children, complete the exercises in the book and question answer I'm going to send you. Okay, thank you, children.